Much obliged, partner.
Why am I over here? Ow. Why am I over here? Hold on a minute. Let me fix something here. I am slightly misaligned. Hang on. Is it Shift C? No, Control Shift C. There we go. Okay. There we are. Hello, everybody. So, things kind of broke. Pootus. The 7 Days to Die playthrough is not over. It's not, don't worry. But there was a minor update put out recently, and that may be interfering with the mod that I had installed. So what I'll likely have to do is revert my installation back to the version we were doing before. Let me just recenter myself, hang on. There we are. And Robo Voice toggle. So I'll likely just have to... all I'll really have to do is revert to the update we were doing before, and it should be working again. I don't know when. I was gonna do it before the stream, but like literally the minute before, I hit the go button. Hollow Spirit. Let me get caught up with stuff first. Hang on. Also, I'm still not completely aligned. Hang on. There we are. Hey, Seth. Bleh. Usually just stick to YouTube, but I decided to check out a stream. But welcome, Skull. I hope you enjoy. You are here to just in time for a simple just chatting stream because the game I was going to play kind of broke. So just kind of making do. And let me get some music going here. Hang on.
Fast, chuckle nuts.
And whilst the scouts pelt me with bats. Ow. There we go. Anyway, Hollow Spirit, thank you for the 32-month resub for 16 months in a row. You've alerted the horde. Yeah, basically. And Golden Tail, thank you for the 5-month resub. Tap dancing to this relaxing swing. Yep, I do like the swing music that I've got on my computer. It's pretty nice. So, yeah, so back to the 7 days to die topic. I was going to try and fix it before the stream started, but I was already like almost an hour late, and OBS was giving me a lot of shit prior, so my patience was already kind of fucking thin, and I didn't want to have to wait even longer to potentially wait for it to wait for the game to de-update itself or revert back to the update prior, then load it up only for it to not work anymore, and then suddenly it's just like, well, I guess I'm doing a talkie stream anyway because now it's completely broken. So I'll experiment with it over the weekend, make sure everything's working, and we'll pick it back up on Monday. If it is. If it's not, then, well, I don't know. We'll figure something out. I've been enjoying that run, and I don't really want it to end, but we'll see. Hey, Galaxy, welcome. So there was a minor a minor hotfix update for 7 Days to Die, which broke the mod that we were using for well, the 2 mods that I was using, and I need to revert the installation back to the old version, so everything is working again. I don't know, like, I think that shouldn't take too long, but I didn't want to have to go through the trouble of doing it before the stream started, and then it's just not working anyway, and I'm even later than I already am. I was already an hour late, so, you know, between 1, wanting to take a quick nap before the stream started, 2, OBS giving me a lot of issues for about half an hour to 40 minutes, and bonus ducks, thank you. And 3, discovering 7 Days to Die was not working properly. So, yeah. What's this new update even do? It's a hotfix update, so really most of what it's doing is just fixing existing bugs and the like. But it's a significant enough update that it is, you know, mods that I have are not working with it. So, yeah. What is it with you and mods breaking? I don't know, man. Ed just, like, between me and Ed breaks everything just by getting his hands on it. And with me, my mods, just for whatever reason, will eventually just cease functioning for whatever reason. You can't do party member story quests with having 4 custom characters in your group. Oh, right, I forgot. Ed found a weird-ass workaround to get 4 custom characters in his group. And apparently it was patched out like the moment after he did it or something like that. Mods just slowly deteriorate in your presence. I don't know what the fuck. Both of them, the Elden Ring co-op playthrough. Yeah, between Ed's ability to break every single game that he touches and my seeming ability to break every single mod that I touch, well, Elden Ring plus the plus basically the entire fucking Elden Ring Nexus downloaded into our installation equaled that run becoming as scuffed as humanly possible, and I am quite frankly amazed we actually beat the game. And even then, we didn't really beat the game because the credits broke. We got to the end where you're standing before Queen Marika's corpse and you're like, it's like mend the ring or do the thing, do like summon Ranni or whatever. And we did that, and the credits just didn't play. It just warped us back to that ending room. The credits just didn't go. So prior to that, however, Ed had a bit of foresight and created an ending sequence where he essentially fused both endings that he and I were going for. We wanted to see if, with the co-op mod we were using, we wanted to see if it would randomly choose between an ending that one player was going for over another. Well, we're not really sure, because we're not really sure if the game broke because of the co-op mod or because of all the other mods that we had installed, or if it was just the curse of Yoshimitsu again. So instead, pardon me, Ed just created his own ending for the game, which basically combined both endings that he and I were going for. I was going with the Ranni ending, he was going with the Frenzied Flame ending, just to see what would happen if both of us were going and queued up for a different ending. And I keep forgetting to loop the music, so there we go. So yeah, we'll never really know for sure, but it was still a fun series regardless, and left me wheeze laughing on more than one occasion. And the cherry on top was just, we get to the end, we literally broke the fucking ending. We couldn't even leave the final room. And this was after being utterly flattened over and over again by Senator Armstrong in place of, oh fuck, what was his name? The dude right before, you fight Radagon. Fuck, it's been so long since I played Elden Ring. What was his name again? Godfrey, that was it, yeah. This was after we both had been getting flattened by Godfrey, who was played by Senator Armstrong in our run. Then getting flattened by Radagon a few times, then getting cheesed to death by the fucking Elden Beast, to the point where we both decided, fuck it, we're gonna cheese it to death. And even then we barely won, because that boss fight is legitimately horrible and is the worst part of the entire game. Yeah, Radagon was the Burger King, I forgot. A textureless Burger King, I might add. And that was a glitch. That wasn't supposed to happen. They were supposed to have, like, the Burger King colors, but they just looked like a marble statue. But Ed and I agreed, you know what, this actually works better. He just looks like a statue that's been brought to life. That works. Senator Armstrong. Yeah, no, if you want to see the entire playthrough that me and Ed did, he uploaded the whole VOD. He uploaded the whole series of VODs from his channel to his VOD channel on YouTube. The whole series is there for you to watch. It's from his perspective, but you can still hear and like see a miniaturized version of my perspective in the corner. So but like it's still fucking hilarious. Yeah, you can go ahead and link it. If someone has a link to the playlist, go ahead. I remember the big one after the Radon fight where it was like, oh no, it was ow. It was following the general Radon fight. Something happened to the game's text where after the event that plays the cutscene of the star falling from the sky, which opens up a hole in the ground, it's supposed to say the text is supposed to pop up in the game that says something hit the earth or something hit the ground, like something fell from the sky and hit the ground or something like that. But for me, it just said event text for map, like question mark and everything, and when I read that out loud, I just about lost a brain cell laughing. Because Ed didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. I didn't know what the hell that meant. It just sounded so fucking stupid saying out loud that I just about pissed myself laughing. It was so fucking funny. You confused the game itself. Hope you had a better day than me since I got a cold. Oh, that sucks. Hope you get better, Robin. Sorry about that. You thought the game the game basically just got so confused during that whole playthrough that Ed and I did that it just started doing the most random shit that we could possibly think of. And stuff that didn't even make fucking sense. Like, so to explain the curse of Yoshimitsu real quick. So within the many mods that are on the Nexus is a mod that replaces the oh, what was it? Fuck. The white samurai armor or whatever it was, the samurai looking armor that has like a cloth shoulder and sleeve. I forgot what it was called, but one of the NPC invaders wears it when you get to the mountaintop of the giants. Anyway, there's a mod that replaces that weapon set with the Yoshimitsu outfit from Tekken, right? I want to say Tekken. I don't want to sound stupid, but I don't know for sure. White Reed set, thank you. And yeah, okay, so Tekken. It has been fucking forever since I played Tekken. The only game I played was Tekken 3, and that was like when I was a fucking child. So, yeah. Anyway, so yeah. So Yoshimitsu, and well, I'm getting ahead of myself before I get into that. So yeah, the white Reed set was replaced with the outfit of Yoshimitsu. That just put Yoshimitsu in the game. Now, the white Reed set is one of my favorite armor sets, particularly for martial builds, which was what I was going for. Like, that means strength, dexterity, using martial arts and all that stuff, like that kind of build. So, we decided, mid-run, that, okay, Ed's gonna just do some mod magic, and since that set is way later in the game, I mean, just getting me a late game armor set that doesn't really do anything special stat wise, and it's just a cool looking outfit. Early in the game really won't break anything. He was just gonna mod in the outfit. We were just gonna take the Yoshimitsu mod out of the pack we were using, and then I would have the outfit from that point on. Little did we know. So the moment we tried to start the game up again with the Yoshimitsu outfit out of the mod pack now, shit started breaking for some reason. Neither of us could figure out why. Things wouldn't load up, we couldn't connect to each other, the game wouldn't, the game was loading the wrong fucking save files for some reason, and then the game just refused to load at all. So we're like, okay, hold on, let's revert back to the mod pack and we'll put it back. So we do. It's still not working. And I'm just over here like, what the fuck is happening? What is going on? Why isn't this working? Ed, the run is in like a day. We're gonna be doing this in a day, man. We need to get this working now. So we're like, okay, so let's just wipe the mods clean, reinstall them, except for the Yoshimitsu mod. So we do that. I feel like I'm forgetting something because I think there was an attempt after that. But point being, we do that and it works. The game is running. I've got my armor set. We're able to link up. We're good. The sessions to follow were full of some of the most unholy jank that Ed and I have ever experienced. To the point where the game, off camera, would continue breaking for me and loading. You know what? Hang on a second. Hang on. Do I still have the file? I think I still have the file. I was driven so insane by trying to figure this shit out by the time we got to the Altus Plateau. that I recorded something for Ed and sent it to him. Where was it? Do I still have it? Is the question. Oh god, typing in log just brings up like all the chat logs and other program logs. Hang on. Where was it? Fuck, I know it was here somewhere. I put together like a BioShock style audio log of my findings with everything just breaking. But I need to find it. Where did it go? It's here somewhere. I know it is. Come on. Fucking... Where are you, you piece of shit? Okay, here we go. I think this is it. Yeah, okay. So, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this up. So, this is, now, also, this doubled as me testing out voice mod, to potentially find an alternative to the current mod I have for the robot voice, which, you know, I didn't find. This didn't end up working out, but that'll just explain the audio effect going on with my voice. But yes, so I put together a literal BioShock style audio log about what was going on my end, and I feel like I'm just gonna let past me explain what was going on.
I feel like I need to start keeping a log of this shit. So, here you go, Ed. Here's some more tales from my side of the equation. So, first of all, let me put some worries to rest. Everything is working, but I certainly had a bit of a heart attack. Let me go ahead and tell you what happened. So, just the other day, in fact, just this morning, actually, I woke up and decided that I'd test a bit more of the modded Elden Ring file. Now, this is after I had already remade it, considering the last one was, once again, for some reason, being listed as corrupted.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me get some. There's supposed to be music going on in the background of it, and it might be too quiet. So let me go ahead and just pull up the music that I had in the background for this. Hang on. Is it? Yeah, that was it. Okay. Let me turn this down slightly to make sure y'all can actually hear it. Hello, Jenny. I'm replaying the audio log of my madness from the modded Elden Ring run. Alright. Make sure that's low enough. I think you can still hear that, right? It's supposed to be quiet. Might need to turn it up just slightly. Okay, that should be good. Anyway, right. So back to where we left off.
And for some reason, being listed as corrupted. And I, for the life of me, could not figure out why. But I did what I did before, remade it, and got back up to where I was with the cheat engine's help, no problem. And I must stress that I had not touched it since closing the game that day. I was loading it back up without having changed or touched anything. And wouldn't you know it, it could not load the save data. Said it was corrupted. I was about ready to just throw my computer out the window at this point. What followed was about 30 straight minutes, maybe even an hour, of attempting to copy the currently existing co-op file, attempting to salvage it, file recover it, copy its contents over, but every single time finding that the save editor couldn't read its Steam ID. It was listed as 0, and anytime I tried to patch over it with my current Steam ID, it would freeze up.
I can't stress the number of times I tried to get this fucking save file to work that day. I must have spent upwards of 2 hours, maybe even more, just trying to get this shit to work. By the way, we're not done with the audio log yet. We've still got like 7 minutes to go.
Could not find the character data on it. Could not find anything on it. For all intents and purposes, it was a dead file, and I could not figure out why. Bizarrely enough, anytime I tried to create a new file through Seamless Co-op, it did it once. And then it seemed to keep reloading that same file. What I mean is, when I, once again, for the third time now, wiped the save data to restart it because I figured I was going to have to remake it, I made a new character and left them in the Church of Anticipation to reload them on the modded file. But when I tried to load up the modded files, it once again said it was corrupted. And every time I tracked down or recovered or reloaded a different co-op save file, it kept reloading that one character left in the Church of Anticipation. I used file recovery to get an older version of a save file back, and it still did the same thing. Just kept loading that same character unchanged. I was baffled. I thought maybe Seamless was for some reason creating and using a completely different save file every single time I loaded it up. And it had created it somewhere else on the computer, and I just couldn't find it. So finally, at the end of my rope, I uninstalled Elden Ring, wiped all the files, and I didn't just wipe the save files. No. I wiped everything. All the mod files, the mod engine folder, the Elden mod loader, Seamless Co-op, the anti-cheat toggle, literally everything. Burned it all down and reinstalled a completely fresh copy. I even purged the co-op files completely just to be sure. And I mean the co-op save files. I left the SL2 files because, as you know, those are the regular save files, and I had no reason to delete those, even though the last time I had tried to load them up, without like any mods, Elden Ring said that it couldn't load them because it was corrupted, so I figured this would be unchanged. But hell, why not? I'll give it a shot. So I do that. I load up the game as normal, without any mods installed. And it loaded the save file that I had cheat engined up just recently. At this point, I was stunned. I couldn't make sense of this shit. I had no idea what happened. But somehow, the old co-op file that I had just a day prior cheat engined up to where we needed to be got fused with the SL2 file.
I sound like a madman.
So in a moment of just desperation, I copied it, renamed it to CO2, reinstalled all the mods, Seamless Co-op, Elden Ring, Elden Mod Loader, Mod Engine 2, your mod pack, everything. And I copied the SL2 file, named the copy the same thing, but a CO2 file, so it was a co-op file, and loaded it. And Seamless Co-op detected it, and loaded it without issue. Mods and all. At the same soul level, with the same equipment, parked right smack dab in the middle of the Altus Plateau. As if nothing changed. Exactly where I had left them a day prior. I don't know what dimension you and I have created with this modded run, but I can only imagine it houses some demon of chaos. It might be Yoshimitsu, it might be something completely different, but it seems to enjoy watching us flounder. I have no clue what happened. I don't know if I will ever know what happened. Because as far as I was aware, that SL2 file was a previously corrupted save file that was useless. So I just didn't do anything with it. Now I'm wondering if somehow, during all of these modded runs, this has been happening over and over. And that's why it wouldn't load before. But that doesn't explain why vanilla Elden Ring wouldn't load it before. But could load it now on a fresh install. Needless to say, my original files are gone forever, and I'm not particularly upset by that. I'm more so just mystified that this shit happened in the first place. Mystified enough that I essentially just wanted to put together an audio log, as if this was the ramblings of a madman that you happened to come across in some dilapidated, abandoned facility.
Hi, your browser history. Hope you enjoy the stream. I'm currently playing something I put together for my friend Ed from our co-op run. Basically just an audio log of me going actually insane trying to get a number of bugs that were happening to me on my end to work again. And then at the end of it all, everything just suddenly working again for absolutely no reason. We're almost done.
That was once my apartment. Ed, I don't know what's going on. But as far as I'm aware, I fixed it. It's working again. I'm going to try it throughout the week to make sure it stays working.
Hey, new people. Sorry, hang on.
But this one seems to be holding its own. The Everjails are still completely fucked, but we were going to leave them alone anyway. I only hope things are not as supernatural on your end, but that's a fool's hope and I know it. Stay safe, my guy. And for God's sake, look out for Yoshimitsu. I feel like they're not done with us.
So, yeah. You even managed to do an Nataki stream. You even managed to get me with that Nataki stream. How the fuck? What is that, 9 for 9? Ow. My face. Anyway, so, to say, first of all, hello to the new people who are joining us. I stutter a lot because my voice, my brain moves slower than my mouth sometimes. And I have a distant relationship with the English language at the best of times, despite the fact that it's supposed to be my first language. Well, really my only one. But yeah, so, also stress. Yeah, that too. So, yeah, to briefly sum up what the fuck past me was rambling about in that whole audio log. All the save files for Elden Ring that I was trying to load between the single player files and the co-op files, because the way seamless co-op works is it creates its own type of save file for you to load from, so it doesn't interfere with your single player ones. Single player files are called SL2 files, co-op files are called CO2. So it creates its own CO2 files, which you then load from, so it doesn't mess with your vanilla stuff. Every time I tried to copy over and fix the CO2 files, they would break. And even going back to the SL2 or single player files, they would break as well. They were also corrupted. And only after one, completely reinstalling the game by wiping everything about it off my computer, mods, vanilla files and all, did it suddenly decide to load the SL2 file, rather the single player file that was corrupted at the start. The first one to get corrupted that I just kept on my computer and forgot about, but just decided, you know what, hell, it's a fresh install. If I gotta reinstall it again, I'll do it again. Let's just try those old corrupted files and see if they work. And they fucking worked. First try. I then copied them over and then copied over their content to a co-op file, and they worked just fine. Like literally nothing happened. Like I hadn't just spent like nearly a day and a half trying to get this shit to work. I can't explain half the shit that happened to me and Ed in that Elden Ring run. Ow, my face. But the best I can do is just say something hated both of us and wanted us to suffer. Bonuses to Ed, hee hee, funny British man. Cons of having Ed, he places a singularity inside your computer and it eats everything. This is true. This is true. Whatever code demon is haunting both of you has a sense of humor. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty fucking much. Ed just about snaps any game he plays in half just by being near it. And over time, any mod that I'm working with will just stop working for no real discernible reason. I'm not doing anything different with it. I've been playing, I'm using it just as the same I've been using it this whole time. Just suddenly, nope, don't want to work anymore. And then I have to restart the entire run. This has happened to nearly every single modded XCOM playthrough for the past fucking 2 years. Look on the bright side. Unlike Ed, you didn't get a stalker every time you set it up on fire. Right, I forgot about that. So, oh, and Shekdog, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Wow, that was quite a trip. The whole Yoshimitsu incident was hilarious to witness, but I never thought there were more inside stories we hadn't heard of. I wasn't even planning to do anything with that audio log. I just made it out of a moment of spontaneity and insanity, and just sent that to Ed to let him know just how much this shit was driving me insane. You can hear in my voice, in that audio log, I was tired, I was stressed, I was confused, and I was just fucking baffled at all at the same time. I was legitimately going fucking crazy. It was hilarious in retrospect, but in the moment it was definitely stressful. But the whole getting the run to work again and then actually somehow managing to finish it was hilarious and worth it. Also, you were in a plastic pipe for some reason. Yeah, like I said, I was using that as an opportunity to test out some voice mod shenanigans when I was trying to find a good robot voice before I landed on the one I have now. But it also had the add-on effect of making it sound like a system shock audio file. So, you know, it still works. I don't know if I will be making highlights. I tend to just not make that kind of content anymore, Jen, but maybe. But Ed's already uploaded the entire playthrough on his VOD channel, so if anybody's interested, go check that out. My kobold almost died at 1 HP when the fight. I got a fucking pump shotgun that uses spell slots to recharge the shells. That sounds fun. Sounds hilarious, even. Shame the voice mod just doesn't work with Discord. Yeah, I know! Why is that? Why does it not? That's probably like the what, like... I still have voice mod, I just don't really use it. It's on my computer, it's just unused. You need to make more of those. They're really entertaining. Well, it was just that was just the planets aligning of me being insane and stressed enough to want to make it, to literally just want to record it and babble into a microphone about it for about 8 minutes, and then add Deus Ex music to the background to make it sound like I'm just some madman who just came across a conspiracy theory, or not a theory, a literal conspiracy. I'm not sure if you play Colony Sim Survival. I haven't played games like those. I tend to not, but maybe. We'll see. I would upload it to YouTube. The thing is, it requires so much context to understand what the fuck I'm even talking about that I would basically just have to create like a 20-second forward just explaining shit. Or hell, maybe even like a full like 2 minutes or something like that. Audio logs from you are just capturing a moment in time. I mean, yeah, basically. Who needs context? The lack of it is what makes it amazing. I mean, true. That is fair. But still. Just link it to Ed's Elden Ring co-op VOD. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. We'll see. Oh, God. Why am I sleepy? For fuck's sake. I got plenty of sleep. I took a nap before the stream. I had fucking coffee before the stream. Why am I sleepy? Fucking... I don't know. I'm just a sleepy bitch for some reason. Ugh. Of the two big games in August, as far as I know, what are the plans of playing either of them? Which ones are coming out in August? Hang on a sec. I need to realign myself. There. No, hang on. There we go. Oh, Baldur's Gate and Armored Core. I've been playing a bit of Baldur's Gate on my own, but here's the thing about Baldur's Gate. That is a 100+ hour long game, at least, at minimum. That is a massive fucking game. I will not be streaming that. At all. That just does not fit with my stream style. That is way too fucking big. That is something I'll be playing in my own time. As for Armored Core, I'm not sure. Maybe. But yeah, definitely not Baldur's Gate 3 though. Not that I don't want to play it. I am playing it in my off time and I'm enjoying it, but that is way too fucking big. You try to do something similar in 7 Days to Die, and that's why it broke. Well, what happens in 7 Days to Die today is there was a minor update that put out for the game that ended up breaking the 2 mods I was using, so I got to revert the game version to pardon me. So I got to revert the game version to the one previous. So the topic of mods breaking got me on the topic of the Elden Ring modded run, which then got me on the topic of the curse of Yoshimitsu. There you go. You could just stream the key fights. There would be no reason to, like, there'd be no context. There'd be no, like, there would be no, no, that just wouldn't be a good viewing experience. Like, just skipping all the in-between, which is like more than 70% of the game, which is what gives you all the context and all the investment and all that. It basically just be, watch people you barely know or care about beat each other up. And yeah, that's just not very fun. Especially in a game like that, where character interaction is a huge part of it. Yeah, that just wouldn't be, it's just not a good game for me to stream. And it's likely one I'll just play on my own time. Scrapping our current campaign with most of us agreeing on its destruction. I'm hyped for it because it has a character that I want to play and roleplay as, so I'm excited. Well, hope it goes well. And again, I'm not sure about Armored Core. We'll see. We'll see. I'm definitely curious about it at the very least, but I'm just not sure. Again, I'm very picky about what games I stream because A, it has to be a game I like, B, it has to be a game that I think I can speak entertainingly about while playing, and C, it just has to be fun to watch in general. And that can be few and far between for me. Like, it can meet one of those two, a game can meet two of those three things, but it needs to meet all three for me to be confident about actually streaming it. And not every game does. Like, a game that I like and is fun to watch is not always guaranteed to be one that I can make entertaining while streaming, because I get either too invested in it and I don't talk that much, or it's it's too much of a slow burner, and it just doesn't fit well into my 2-hour streaming between 2 and 3 hour stream window. Yeah. Well, you're entertaining if you be reading the phone book. I mean, I do appreciate that, Galaxy, but like it's also a question of like whether or not I feel like I'm making a good stream out of it. I don't know. It's weird. It's hard to explain. Like I just have this inner voice where it's just like, okay, this isn't really going well. Like, we need to fix this. Like, it happens from time to time, where like it's just that inner doubting voice in the back of your head where it's just like, okay, this is not going well, and you're not bouncing from topic to topic well enough. Your commentary's kind of off. There's a lot of dead air. You're not really sure what to talk about. It's just like, the game's good and it's fun to play and it's fun to watch, but your actual commentary is lacking. So yeah, it's one of those situations where you're your own worst critic, but unfortunately it interferes with me. It interferes with me live. So I kind of have to like, imposter syndrome kind of, but it's also just me being overly critical of myself. It's unfortunately something I can't turn off. It's the perfectionist in me talking, and I can't turn it off. So most I can do is minimize the chance of the perfectionist speaking up and just enjoying it. So yeah. My brain's stupid. My brain's just fucking dumb. And Lancelot, thank you for the 100 bits. Seth, you're awesome. I do appreciate that. Like, I am confident in the work that I do. It's just that inner perfectionism. What the fuck? Why are you over there? Why are you over there? Hello? You're supposed to be over there. How'd you get over there? The fuck? Okay, whatever. I don't know how the fuck you broke it, Lancelot, but you broke it. Hang on a second. I don't have any more stream alerts. Wait. No, I did. You're supposed to be... Wait, no, you sent in 2. Oh, you sent in 2, but I thought it was over in the corner, but no, it's actually over here. Okay, okay, no, that was just me being stupid and forgetting where I put the fucking notifications. But apparently yours went through twice. Lancelot, thank you again for the 100 bits. And Shackdog, thank you for the 100 bits. Some bits to quell the inner perfectionist, Seth. Go and sit down, let Seth have fun. I do appreciate it. If there was a way I could make if I could make my inner perfectionist shut up and my inner, what's the good word for it? Depressed Seth shut up, I would. Unfortunately, you can't pick the parts of your brain that are active, unfortunately. You kind of just have to learn to live with them. Quick, make an audio log. Oh, God. There are definitely times during the editing process and making a video where I feel like I could make another audio log and be insane enough to make it work. Especially when working with fucking Premiere. I've talked about this before, but Premiere is actually trash. Adobe Premiere is actually fucking trash, but I need it at the same time. Ow. I mean, that's basically what I want to do to Adobe. I want to find their CEO and throw a frying pan in their face. But yeah. I hate Adobe and their products, and unfortunately I need them. Because Premiere does things that other, Premiere has functions that other programs don't. They're overpriced, buggy. Their updates are pushed out way too fast without proper testing. They are bloated with features that, frankly, nobody's going to fucking use. And they don't, and they're supposed to work together. Like, you're supposed to be able to take like a snapshot from Premiere and put it into Photoshop and edit it there, and then you can put it right back in, and it's supposed to work together seamlessly. It doesn't always fucking do that, which makes me want to fucking strangle somebody, and then it just crashes again. It fucking crashes when I try to move a clip half a centimeter down the fucking timeline, the most basic function of your Premiere, and you can't fucking do it reliably. Ooh, okay, I need to stop now. Can you tell I'm still living with the scars from the nearly year-long editing cycle of that fucking Dark Souls video? Hey Nevi, perfect timing. You came in right when I fucking had a meltdown over Adobe Premiere. Premiere Pro has great tools, but also can bug out a lot, which is annoying as fuck, and they charge a ridiculous price. Yeah. And let me tell you, I got a lot more intimate with Adobe's buggy nature over the half a year to year-long editing cycle of the Dark Souls video than I ever wanted to. PTSD, post-Premiere stress disorder. Yeah, no fucking kidding. Adobe Premiere killed God. I wouldn't be surprised at this point. Ow. There's a video by James Lee called Breaking Up with Adobe that summarizes how I feel about the program or the company entirely and all their fucking programs. Literally the only one that has worked reliably. Bonus Ducks. Literally the only one that has worked reliably enough has been Photoshop. Every other one continues to break in some way that I just find utterly fucking baffling. Oh, don't worry about it, Apple. I'm fine. Just this is residual stress from working in video editing. And believe me, I'm not the only one. Anybody who's worked with Premiere, like from Lythero to Kaiser Neko to James Lee, funnily I should mention James Lee, to anybody who has worked extensively with Premiere, feels the exact same way. Because that program is fucking shit, but we need it. So, yeah. Because Adobe has a de facto monopoly on creative programs, which isn't a technical monopoly, but it may as well fucking be one. Goddamn legal loopholes and all that. Also, they keep shifting UI elements around with each other. Yes! Oh my fucking god, why? Every single new version, you idiots! Fucking change the UI around when it was perfectly fine already! You're just giving yourself shit. You're just giving yourself work to make it look like you're actually doing something worth doing. This is all you're fucking doing is messing it up. You're just messing up my workflow, messing up everyone else's workflow, messing up the muscle memory, and ugh, my fucking god. I need to stop or I'm gonna have a fucking aneurysm. Legitimately, I am fine. It's just, shit's just so fucking annoying. I have gone for as long as I have on the... What version of Premiere do I have right now? Let me see. Because I have not updated it to the most recent one. I still have 2022's. Why am I frozen? Hello? Okay. Ugh. Anyway, so I'm still in the 2022 version of Adobe Premiere. The 2023 version has been out for a while, and I keep getting bugged about updating it, and every time I'm just like, no, because I know you fuckers messed it up somehow, and this is working fine for me. I don't need the new version. This is working. I don't need the new one. I'm good. Thanks. I'll stay right here. And before that, I had the 2019 version for up until the 2022 version, where I basically, after getting my new computer, I had to get the new version. Like, I couldn't carry the old one over. After I got my new computer, I had to get I had to get what was then the new version. So it was basically just well, I guess I don't have a choice. But if I did, I would have stayed with the 2019 version. We need a don't ask again button. Yeah. Adobe is fucking trash, but unfortunately it also has what I need to do my job. So it's a small price to pay to do what I do. And I 100% surrender the fact that I am very, very fucking fortunate to be doing what I'm doing. And the laundry list of benefits to doing it far outweigh the like comparatively very minimal cons. But the cons still exist and they are fucking irritating. But could be a whole lot worse. Could absolutely be a whole lot worse. Oh, also, not related to anything, but I was messing around with my Steam Deck a little earlier to see if I could get it to hotkey certain buttons on my keyboard, and I forgot that multi-action buttons were a thing. So with the power of magic, I have been able to create a single button that does this. So now I no longer have to fiddle with both my numpad to do the loading face and start the elevator music. So I could just I could just hit them both. I could just start them both with one button. It's relatively minor, but I'm happy about it, because before then I would have to like first do the face. I would have to do the face and play the music opposite of each other, or independently of each other. Now I could just hit one button and do it both at the same time. And thankfully the music is actually timed in such a way that it actually starts when the loading screen shows up. Also, ow, my face. You could link your Stream Deck to Twitch. I mean, I think so in some ways, but like this is just like on VTuber Plus, which is the program I use, and VC Face, certain functions are tied to the numpad on my keyboard. Like recentering myself, such as this. Like resetting my position is bound to the zero key. This is bound to 5. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 8. All my expressions are tied to the numpad keys. So, yeah, Steam Deck, not Stream Deck. No, wait, no, it is Stream. No, I'm sorry. It is the Stream Deck, not the Steam Deck. The Steam Deck is that's the Steam console. That's the Steam console, right? God damn it! So many fucking products are like so similarly named. It gives me a goddamn whiplash. But yeah, anyway, yeah, Stream Deck is what is the thing that I have to like play music and stuff. And of course, to get the heavy to go.
Okay, enough.
You think about doing Elden Ring? Oh, my dude, we just had a massive conversation about the modded Elden Ring playthrough that me and my buddy Ed did. I'm not gonna be doing Elden Ring on stream for a while. I'll just say that. I might not even do the new DLC whenever it comes out. I might just play that on my own. You're a good streamer, you're only human, so rest well this weekend. I do appreciate that. And honestly, it is getting close to, like, I was only gonna do like a talkie stream for an hour today. Just cause, like, all the fucking bullshit I had to, all the weird bullshit and glitches that maybe like an hour late are, they kind of just fucking pissed me off enough, and yeah, so might just end it early today. But yeah, we'll be back completely next week, or at the start of next week, hopefully with 7 Days to Die working again. And if not, then I'll figure out what else we can do. But either way, over the weekend, I'm gonna try to get 7 Days to Die to work again, and then we'll pick that back up on next stream, and then we'll do what else from then on out. Probably we'll do more Dead Cells on Tuesday. We'll see. I love the new supersized Seth model. Oh, it's not supersized. It's just a let me move the monitor over here. It's just this is just a different perspective. Like I can get really close. This is the default position. I can also do this to like show off the other half of the model. It's just a different camera. It's just a different camera position. This is specifically for talkie streams. I'm gonna try to come by because I enjoyed the last one. Well, I'm glad you did. Glad you did. We'll be doing more throughout the week. Keep us updated on that. Yeah, I'll be sure to keep you all updated on the 7 Days to Die situation. Hopefully I get it to work. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off and just take it easy for the rest of the night. I got a thing to do with my friends later, so I'm likely gonna be getting drunk. Which will be a nice way to unwind and start the weekend. But yeah, y'all have a good night. I shall see you all either Monday or Tuesday, depending on if I need to do more work on Monday. But yeah, either way, pardon me. I shall see you all next week. Have a good weekend. Thank you all very much for all the support. Thank you all for coming, just regardless. Oh, is Ed going? Is Ed currently going? Hang on, let me check. Yes, okay. Speaking of Ed, I'm gonna drop y'all off on him before we go. Let me hope I typed that incorrectly. Yep, there we go. All right, go say hello to Ed. I'll be joining you there for a brief moment of time before I have to head off and like get food and stuff and stock up on things before the get together tonight. Y'all have a good night, folks. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you next week. Have a good weekend.